Alright, Diablo players, it's now time to do the big opening, showing off every single one of the rewards. I actually saved up and got all the rewards, and I haven't claimed them, so this way you guys can see exactly what you get. And I actually made a brand new character, so I can show you guys maybe the tempers, and if we do get XP, it could be a good way to power level. But I'm going to go ahead and show off every single one of the rewards. That way you guys get to see if it's actually worth doing the event. Now, I also want to mention that there is a really good place to farm, because this event actually is not going to be forever. One of the best areas to actually farm, if you guys are wondering, like, where is the best area for goblins? This area right here. So Kedbaru, you go over here and you just go all along the coast, and then just teleport right back, reset the world. So you have to make sure that you do this. You reset the entire world, and then you just do it again and again. And another tip that I want to give you guys is when you guys are going to these areas, by the way, I'll show you guys an example real quick here. When you are going to these areas, make sure you constantly hit tab. The reason why you want to constantly hit tab or open up your minimap is because it will show you where the goblins are. You can see right here, there's a goblin right there. And if you see in the actual game over in the top right, it doesn't show that there's a goblin here. The reason why is it zooms out. Having Subo can also help because it marks all the enemies, but specifically just do that. You can see we're going to go here, we're going to kill the goblin, and then we're going to find more and more goblins doing it this way. So once again, I'm moving away from the area. Ideally, you want to be on a mount, and you can see I already spotted another one over here. You can see it right there. This is the exact same area. Now, ideally, you want to do this during, let's say, a Helltide, or also doing it when there is like the Witchcraft event areas. So doing it during those can be good too, but specifically Kedbaru has been a long shot the best area to actually farm for goblins. But now that we have, you know, the where to get this out of the way, let's go ahead and actually see what's inside. I'm hoping that they are in, I'm pretty sure these are in the correct order. So we'll go ahead and open up one by one. I don't remember. Okay, let's see. We're at 10.9 billion gold. So that'll be a reference. We are at 1,200 obols here. And let's just go ahead and open them up. So let's go see what we are getting. All right, so we're getting some items over here. And so I guess anything after this is what we are getting. But it looks like you also get caches inside caches. So we are also getting some tributes here, some small runes, nothing too special. I may have runes acquired before because I kind of power leveled via opening up caches anyways. But that was in the first one. So basically the first one, kind of nothing, so some random legendary or whatever. And then we got two more caches inside caches. So we got some extra runes. I mean, this is like really early progression. Let's see, what are these? How much gold are we getting here? So we're at 10.9 billion. Okay, so like good for like, I guess, in-game, but not, if we're going to the Diablo trade website, they're asking for billions and billions of gold anyways. So far, nothing that I would say really sticks out as far as it being like super OP. But, you know, as far as progression goes, this whole thing, if you are doing it via just going over here and doing it like my way, yeah, I would say you can probably knock it down in an hour if you're relatively fast, as long as you have a fast build. Let's see what else we're getting. And I was also curious to see if we would gain XP from this. Okay, so we're getting temper manuals. And this is kind of the main reason why I decided to make another character, because I don't have a bunch of the tempering recipes. So this could be a good way to kind of level those up or upgrade those. And let's see what's in the next one. So we got some extra crafting materials, nothing too insane. We got the rare one. Looks like it's just pretty much just legendaries. But what I think is interesting is they're giving you caches inside caches. And as far as most of these tributes, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. To also give Blizzard feedback as a Diablo partner, most of these tributes, I want to say people are never going to be using this. The root holds are great, but like the Obdusite, that one's really good. But with the Goblin event, we have the new Goblin that can drop the Obdusite, right? The one that I think is like okay for some people is the Ancestrals, but I mean most of the time people just want to play the Pit. I think it'd be really good if one of these could level up a glyph. It would instantly level it up like 10 levels or something, or like a good amount, so that way people can like maybe use this for their alt characters, and then this way they can get their glyphs up, because I'm gonna tell you for sure, leveling up your glyphs all the way again, because I'm making 6 characters every season, right? It takes a really long time to level up the glyphs, and I think that that is a pain point that maybe the tributes could kind of solve as an issue here. But you guys can let me know how you guys feel about the Goblin event. I think that overall, it's great that we're getting, it's basically free stuff. But as far as like getting returning players to come back into the game, I would say it's not going to make people that maybe have left the game, that are waiting for the next season, to come back and be like, oh my gosh, can't wait for the Goblin event. Sure, you get a little like icon, but other than that, like everything is kind of like more like they've already kind of gotten everything. Oh, got like it, but I think that was Could be like about 1,200. Yeah, it was about 1,200-ish obols over there. Obols have really gotten nerfed, so hopefully they can get buffed. But I'm pretty sure we're going to get a whole entire inventory of legendaries. But without it being greater affix, I want to say most of the stuff is probably useless. Now, we're kind of out of room here, so I'm going to go ahead and salvage, even though technically I didn't mouse over every single one. If it's not a greater affix, let's be real, it's not very useful, right? So we're going to go ahead and salvage these. And I know with their other caches, like I've actually opened up the other caches that you would get, and you can get greater affix pieces of gear, even though we're only level 53. As far as more in the caches, it should be able to drop. I'm not sure if these scale differently. That could be a thing as well, but so far not even 1 GA. But again, it could be different because the other caches, as far as I'm aware of, I recently opened it up last night and I was getting those. But as far as the last one should be good no matter what. But as far as it goes, yeah, like I said, kind of curious to see. Oh, that's a really low amount of gems, though, as far as it goes. Especially because if you consider how much you need to like upgrades, like what 10,000, right, for your glyphs. I feel like a little bit low on that. They could have multiplied that times 10 in terms of like it would have been like 250, like 2,000 would have been reasonable, but 20,000 would have been okay. That's cool. I can upgrade 2 glyphs, right? And then the next one over here. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if these may scale to level, because I mean, unless I just got really unlucky and there's just no GAs. But we'll open up this one last. I don't remember which order it went in, because at some point we started getting chests inside chests, the caches and caches. So we got a lot of tributes. There's Zal. Zal is actually a pretty good one as far as the runes go. Let's see. Did we get? I don't know if we got anything really good. We got Zan over here. We got Vex. Good stuff. I might have opened up other caches. I should have maybe cleared out this whole like area, but I guess if you want to, you can pause it and slow it down and see what we actually got. It's a lot of tributes. Okay, the final one. This is the one that actually matters. You get a guaranteed spark and Several runes. These runes hopefully will be like Ohms and the Jaws. Okay, so we got 1 Vex. Let's see. We got 1 Vex over here. That's good. And then we got also a Yom, which is also a higher rarity one. Sema. Okay, and then we also got Thul, which is a yellow. And then, of course, we get 1 Resplendent Spark. So, overall, if you guys are wondering, is the Goblin, March of the Goblins worth doing? I would say this is the only thing that you would get that wouldn't be able to be acquired by any other methods. The rest of the stuff, honestly, if you've been playing this game for, you know, a couple hours a day, like you're at least Paragon like 200 and something. I'm 254 right now. But if you're like Paragon 200, I want to say, I mean, yeah, it's basically a free event, but the free spark is definitely something good. Now, after you complete it, though, it's not over. You can keep on getting these goblin caches, which could be okay. I'm wondering if these will actually drop XP. So as far as I'm aware of, these are not good for power leveling, because the other caches, what I've been doing is I've been getting the caches, the turn-ins on one character, and then I've been just slowly just leveling up my Spiritborn via opening up caches. I literally never killed any like monsters here. I'm basically just getting to feed off of it. But that's the results from it. I got 0 GAs. Maybe your luck is better than mine, but that's what's inside, and that's every single reward in terms of the altar of the goblin, the vessel of looting over here. But yeah, like I said, this is the spot to go to, Ked Baru on the coast here. That's the area. And then just keep on hitting tab, make sure you got Subo, and you'll get it pretty fast. But anyways, that's going to go ahead and wrap up the video. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like on it. If you're new here, hit subscribe, turn the bell if you want to see more Diablo content. We got the new season coming out on Tuesday, and I'll give you guys gameplay early of the PTR gameplay for Season 8. But take care. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And good luck on your drops. Hopefully you get at least 1 GA.